Hi students, Mrs. Giroux, FinArtB here, and I am so sorry that you didn't get any video directions. Here they are, FinArtB final assignment. So the first thing you want to do is take the Unit 5 test. There is a video, of course, that goes along with that test. And remember, a lot of students haven't been able to watch the videos for some reason on those links. So if you look up above in the directions, you'll see the video up there. I've either posted the YouTube link or the video, and if you right click on the image, you can copy the video link and paste it right into a browser. So you have the link there. Just go ahead and play that, and as you're watching that video, I will go through all of the test questions, and I will show you the artworks and explain what was going on in that period of time and why the artists painted things the way that they did, and you'll learn a lot, okay? And then you're going to take what you learned from the Unit 5 test and you're going to apply it to our final project, okay? As the other projects do, the final project also has two parts. The first part is the modernist painting. So that whole entire Unit 5, just consider all of that modernism. So anything that inspires you in Unit 5 is modernism. And I did post the Unit 5 textbook also in that last folder in the content. So if you want to scroll through the textbook and take a look at the different pictures, you can, and get inspired. And then the second artwork is a multimedia artwork. So multimedia just means more than one medium. And media are things like some students used flowers, some students used puzzle pieces and paint and nails and string and pipe cleaner and clay. So just using more than one media is multimedia. Now there are not going to be instructional videos for this because I already showed you how to do the painting part. And for the multimedia, you're just going to get creative and have some fun and use your imagination on that one. Let's look at some examples that students have submitted in the past for part 1, the modernist painting. So remember, it could be inspired by any modern period. So anything from that Unit 5 that inspires you. And it doesn't even have to be something inspired by that modern, any of those modern periods, because anything that you paint today yourself is modern, right? You live in the modern times. So whatever you do is your modern perspective of the world. Am I right? Yeah, but these are just some examples of the way that students interpreted modernism, which is really impressive and fun. So have fun with these. And then next is the multimedia artwork. As I said, at least 2 media. And I listed some examples, but obviously that's not a comprehensive list. Found objects is also a good one. You ever go for a walk on the beach or a walk in the woods and find a bunch of interesting objects? Well, you could come home and make a multimedia artwork with them. Here's a piece that is like a multimedia Nemo. You can see the little pieces of paper that have been painted and cut out and created a somewhat mosaic-like effect. There's even some print here from a magazine or newspaper that's on there. And then the background has a really interesting texture. This one is multimedia made of clay, and then the student found some sticks and painted them. This one's an interesting piece. Looks like something you might find on another planet. The student turned this one in cropped like this. I pulled in a little tighter on that just to demonstrate that if you do crop things tightly, you're more able to see the actual subject matter. So you can see the nails and the string to create this web of neurosynaptic pathways in this person's mind. You can see the paper lifting up off of the background and creating some cast shadows, which is a really fun effect. The student used pipe cleaner to create a really beautiful sculpture. even something as simple as this is multimedia. It looks like, I'm not exactly sure if the student actually cut this out of something else and pasted it on there that was supposed to, this probably could be their modernist painting, I'm guessing, probably not multimedia. Great multimedia example. Just the fact that they have this other material in there makes it multimedia. This one's a little bit blurry, but I did like this. It was inspiring. Wood, string, nails or pins, tacks, paper, paint, found objects outside. These might be real or fake, I can't tell. Yarn. The student took some puzzle pieces and painted them. This is three-dimensional. The braids are actually made of some other material. It's got some cotton balls around the edge, giving it a three-dimensional multimedia effect. This student just really went wild. You can see some things popping off the page here. Sheet music. Just remember, the way that you publish your artwork is really important. Look at this piece. Now, if this had a whole bunch of crazy background stuff, like your mom cooking in the kitchen, a bunch of, like your computer and a mellow yellow sitting off to the side, it wouldn't be as impactful as this beautiful solid yellow background that the student placed. This one right here as well. This is placed on a nice solid background. So remember, cropping tightly and the way that you publish your work is really important. We talk about that. First impressions are so important. And remember not to leave the edges of your paper like this, that curled up piece right there. This student could have easily gone on the computer and just cropped all of that noise out of there so that all we could see is the artwork. Don't forget to name your work. First and last name at the beginning. I don't even know how, but I still got a student who submitted, literally typed in first and last. And when you see first and last, that means your name, like when you put your name on your paper. So it's your name, your first name and your last name, modernistpainting.jpg and multimediaartwork.jpg. This right here is not a good name, okay? That tells me that you didn't take the time to upload your picture onto your computer and give it a name, and you probably at that point didn't crop it either. That happens to be a commonality there. Unnamed and uncropped works. All right, so most importantly, have fun, okay? I did say that it was due on May 10th, but we do have plenty of time. Seniors, your last day is what, the 12th? So seniors need to have theirs in by then. And then for the rest of the students, if you can get it to me anytime next week, that would be fine. I don't want you to feel like you're all super stressed about it. I gave you a May 10th deadline so that you could get done early. That was all. I thought, hey, if I could be done with school early, I would. So that was meant to help you, not hurt you. So if that date's not working for you, just send me an email. Let me know that you need an extension. Let me know that you're alive and well and that you are tuning in and know what's going on. Okay, so thanks a lot, you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing your work.